Hello there, my name is Bill Livingston. I'm the creator of LocalPoolExpert.com. The purpose in this service that I'm providing is to the pool industry, and the reason that I'm doing this is to help introduce pool professionals to their local communities. And the way I do this is by way of interviewing those professionals on Skype video calls. And so I seek out professionals that would like to be introduced to their communities in a face-to-face, more intimate way than they can just through a yellow page ad or a text ad on the internet. So what I do is I ask questions during the interview that consumers would ask if they were shopping around for a builder or a pool builder or a fence builder for pools, or whether it be a servicing company to come out and maintain their pools on a regular basis. So I act as a consumer, basically asking you questions what I think they might ask. And so before the interviews, we talk about those types of things and you let me know some questions that would be very good for us to cover during the interviews. So the main thing is to give the consumer some good substantive information so that they feel like they're thankful for watching, and also get to know you and get to like you and get to trust you, so that at the end of the interview or at some point they feel like they can feel real comfortable in giving you a call. So I'll give you an example of some of the questions that I would ask. Let's say, for instance, if you were a pool builder, I would ask you, well, John or Dave or whoever, what kind of licenses should a pool builder have, or should a consumer check to see if they have before they allow them to do any work? Well, what about insurance? Should they have, what types of insurance or what kind of experience levels? Or another question might be, will some of the clay soil conditions that we have in Southern California, all over the place, will they affect the construction of the pool, or would the landscaping in the area hamper the construction, or keep you, or spaces between the houses to get equipment in and out? Just stuff like that, and things that consumers definitely would be wondering about before they give you a call. And so if you're a fencing company, I might ask you the same kind of questions about insurances and license, and I may ask you something about if you could compare a permanent fence as opposed to a removable fence, temporary fence, or ask a question like, well, can you give some tips about the types of materials that are best to use, whether it be a glass or iron fence or whatever. And then if you're a service company, I might ask you some questions about, well, what is included in a service company's duties on a monthly basis, or about how often do they come out and check the pools, and so forth. And what should a customer look for when they're choosing a service company, and what kind of experience level should they know? Should they have any kind of training in water chemistry or in pool equipment or whatever, and how many years of experience should they have before they are allowed to maintain their pools? So not everybody, word of mouth is the very best. I've been in business for a long time. I was a contractor for a pretty good while, and so I know that word of mouth is the best way to get business, referrals. But there's so many cases where people don't know people, especially in the pool building industry or fencing. They just don't know anybody that if they're just normal residential consumers, they don't know anybody to even ask the question about. If they're in the commercial end, of course, everybody trades information there, but still, this kind of a video that they can actually see, where they actually see you, they get to know you, they get to hear the way you say things, and we can tell a lot by the way people talk and the way they act and their mannerisms and so forth, and that builds trust. So my goal is to position you as an authority in the industry and that you represent, and get them to know, like, and trust you, and give them and have them at least give you a shot at providing services to them. So now don't be intimidated if you don't know about Skype video calls. If you don't know how to do it, I can guarantee that somebody in your family knows how to do it, or some of your friends know how to do it. And it's best if you you can even do it on a cell phone. If you have a smartphone, you just download Skype and you can do a video call there. You just have to hold out the phone. You might want to do that. Let's say, for instance, if you're real comfortable with it, you could hold it out and we could interview. It's not the best thing unless you're on a job site and you want to actually take your phone and flip the camera and flip around and show them a job site that you're actually working on and talk about it a little bit. Anything we can do to help consumers, get some good information so they'll be thankful that they watched the video would be wonderful. So what I encourage you to do, if you can, is to take a look down below, and you'll see some subjects that I have researched that I will likely be able to get us on page 1 of Google, probably the top of YouTube. But the main thing is to get on page 1 of Google and or page 2. But of course the goal is to get you on page 1, and the higher up on page 1 I can get you, the better. So you may have some other subject or some other cities that I can research for you if those are your areas where you can make the most money or whatever, and I'll be glad to take a look at the research. But these subjects that I put here are ones that I'll research where I think I can do some good. Now there's a lot to it. There's a whole lot to it. Things on Google are becoming more and more competitive all the time, and so but I'm specializing in this type of activity to help you folks in the pool industry, and I've got some pretty good opportunities for you. So anyway, I'd love to hear from you. Just take a look around. You can email me. That's probably best. I'm just at this point. I'm just a one-man operation. That should change pretty quickly, I'm sure. And then, but you can go to the contact page. You've got my email address there. That'd be a good thing. Just contact me by email. Let me know a good time to give you a call. Of course, give me your phone number, or you can give me a call. The number I've got on the contact page is my cell phone. So of course I won't always be available because I may be working with customers or whatever. So, but anyway, I really look forward to hearing from you, and just let's talk it out, and I can help you with this, and I can also help you with ranking other videos that you might have. Maybe you have a Yellow Pages video that's not getting any traffic, or you've made an internal video that's not getting any traffic, or you want it take that video and put it into a different geographic area to target different type of geographic area or different type of consumers or whatever. I'm pretty good at all that. So anyway, if you can, just give me a call and or send me an email, and I'll look forward to working with you. Okay, thanks a lot.